SoFi is a top 10 stock that is requested on live streams, and I can understand why. It's a consumer popular stock, and they have some new things that I think are new products, new lending products that make a lot of sense. Now they were valued just at a very high valuation back in 2021, and they really sold off. But it's not about what was going on a couple of years ago. Let's see what was going on about a year ago. And man, if you got into SoFi, you are a happy camper. You're up 147%. So that's happy camper status. And you didn't have to wait all that long. You just needed to invest in the third quarter of 2024. Man, sign me up. Sign me up for that kind of return. So is SoFi worth it? Well, let's take a look. So SoFi is now a $17 billion market cap company. It is working today. It's up 1.86%. Their revenue is $2.5 billion. PE 132. That is a rich PE. It's very high. Forward PE. Now, if you grow your revenue, that's why there's a high PE. If the market believes you're going to grow and disrupt the existing competitors in a particular market, that's why the PE is really high. Analysts do believe it's overpriced. So let's keep rolling. Now, the revenue is good, 32%. Their total revenue is $2.5 billion. They've grown it nicely over time. Let's look at the quarterly, see if it's a consistent quarterly number too. The quarterly growth is looking good. So good job, SoFi. Growing your business, finding new customers, selling more products. That looks excellent. So these guys are financial services. There's a couple of things that I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at earnings per share. I'm going to look at book value. I want to see book value grow over time, and I want to see earnings per share legitimize the stock price. So let's take a look at book value first. Book value within stock analysis. It is a book value calculated by looking at the balance sheet metrics. So you find it here. So here's the book value per share. And it has been going, it went up, it was negative, and then it went to positive, but it's kind of hit a plateau. Okay. New holdings, which I did a video on new holdings, that book value growth was really, really impressive. They had a really nice, beautiful chart. These guys, man, it's not wanting to give me this chart. Okay. But it's basically plateaued. And I would prefer to see that book value increase nice and smooth upward. See if I can get. So if you look at the book value of new, look at this upward trend. Beautiful. Nice upward trend. That's the kind of data we want, right? Because it creates confidence. If you have a nice smooth data set, you expect, okay, well, they're at 159, but it's an upward slope on the data. I would expect it's going to go from 159 maybe to 170, $2. And that's good data. SoFi, it's plateaued. And it's not giving me that chart, but you can see that it's plateaued. It's 529, 558. It came down to 536. Now it's 568. So the trading 12 months is almost the same as 2022 and not too far higher than 2021. So I'm seeing a plateau there. I'm not quite sure why they can't expand their book value. And excuse me for clearing my throat. I am dealing with a cold. So Santa Claus hopefully delivers a nice rally. And Santa Claus gave me a cold this year. Isn't that nice of him? All right, so SoFi. I took their earnings per share. It's not very high. I think it's a little more risky than, the typical company, so I went with a higher discount rate. And when I use their earnings per share and I give them a 24 PE with a growth rate of 20, the stock is overpriced by 47%. So I think it's overpriced based on the earnings per share. They're not growing their book value. So when we look at analysts, 15 analysts cover it. And the best case, the best analyst, the projection, the target they have is 16, not too far higher than where we're at. One analyst is like, it's overpriced by a big margin. It's worth $3 a share. Wow, it's a really low one. But on average, those analysts are saying it's 31.6% overpriced. So to me, SoFi is not a buy. I think it's a popular stock, but the fundamentals are not there. They're not growing their book value. Earnings per share does not sustain that stock price. And that review is for Mike. I think Mike is sitting on SoFi stock. So Wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to ring the cash register, or is he going to hold on and see if he can double his money again? Congratulations to him for having a really good stock that's just really flourished here at the tail end of 2024. Probably the story of, the new president who's probably going to make banking more profitable and really be a partner with business. I think that has something to do with the stock really flying up. So that is SoFi. It is a pass. I don't own any shares, but I would not be buying SoFi stock.